Good evening again, ladies and gentle gits. Since we haven't really been having a lot of orc matches around on this channel, despite the name, oddly enough, we are gonna be trying to find a live game here. Hopefully it'll be interesting to watch. I do intend to at one point actually start casting games that have been played out, that I've had the opportunity to watch, so I can make some more tactical points going on. But at this stage we're just gonna have to get what we can get, so hopefully the matchmaking won't be taking all that long this time. We're just gonna be keep this thing running until some poor git comes along. An awful lot of users online at the chat at the moment, so it's probably gonna be a while to finding a match. But I had a bit of a microphone issue there. Hopefully that's fixed now. That's just keeping the voice down. It is around 3:30 a.m. at the moment here, so I'm probably gonna be making some late night mistakes, depending on what I'm gonna be up against here. Again, hopefully we're gonna be having a right proper explodey match, which is always the most fun. The knob definitely has the potential to get a lot of good fun going on, so let's hope this is gonna be one of these. Actually, you know what I think? I'm gonna be cutting the recording here for a moment. Since we're not really getting anything just yet. There we go. For those of you watching live at the moment, wondering, I pretty much, as when you're casting like this, you pretty much have to open a browser window and press the record button to actually record the stuff that's going to be coming up on the profile page afterwards. And, well, no one wants to watch a loading screen while it's trying to find an opponent. So I'm just going to have to pop right out of there and just set it to record as soon as it actually manages to find someone. It's not a very active period at the moment. Thing is, when you're watching games, you can pretty much see how many people are available through the general chat, as people who are in a match are not going to be showing up there. We only have 61 users blabbing about random things, so among those, we can't really know who's searching for a match and who is in a matchmaking or anything like that. So yeah, there's not a very big pool of players to choose from at the moment. Thus the matchmaking is gonna try and broaden its search in regards to skill level, and I'm pretty likely to be either paired up against someone far below me or far above me rating wise. Hopefully it's gonna be above though. It's never fun to be in an uneven match, but I do prefer an uphill battle, to be entirely honest. I think a lot of people agree with that. Goodness, this one has taken a long ass time. Seeing as we only got 2 viewers on at the moment, I could probably be starting with the Augie singing if this gets serious, but it would be a night when we had to stop that and have everything go off properly once we actually get a match. So I'm gonna be sparing you, ladies and gentle gits from that. I'm sure you appreciate it. There we go. Looks like we're gonna be starting this up, and I'm gonna set this to go so you can actually see what's going on here. And we are playing on Judgment of Carrion again. It's quite amusing how pretty much every time I decide to try and live stream a match, I'm ending up on this map, which I've already voiced my dislike for in other live casts. Looks like we'll be facing someone with a name I can't pronounce from an HG clan I don't know about. He's going to be playing Tyranid, which is probably my least favorite matchup, mostly on the account that you actually don't see a lot of Tyranids these days. They used to be pretty much everywhere back in some of the earlier versions of Dawn of War, but they're probably the least played race at the moment. I'm pretty much rusty against these guys, but hopefully this will be an interesting match regardless. Looks like we're pretty close rating wise, so it's definitely not going to be easy either way. I'll be doing a pretty standard thing with capping my early victory points as well as having my trying to spread out. Gonna be keeping all my boys over at one side since I'll be needing them together in order to counter pretty much anything the Nid can throw at me early on, and the Kommando over at the other side in order to do a bit of harassment and perhaps ninja capping, whatever he can actually get his hands on. Go with a pretty standard build of double shooter. You generally don't want double sluggers against Nids, as they will often go double termagants and be able to easily kite your sluggers. Not seeing any opposition yet, so I don't even know what kind of opponent I'm facing. Could be a Lictor Alpha. He might be sneaking around. He might be ready to eat my face anytime, but for the moment, looks like we're safe. There's the termagants. Those guys are gonna have to get out of there though, no problem. Looks like we have the power node here. I'm just gonna start bashing that a bit. Give me a bit of a headache. Keeping these guys around here. They can actually get big shooters now, which is always good to get as soon as possible. Gonna be trying and putting a node on this point in order to delay any power node getting. It doesn't look like he wants to build power nodes while the Kommando node is standing there either. This looks like it could be a pretty promising start. I don't know what commander I'm up against though. We're just gonna be in a different. It looks like it's the Hive Tyrant, who is definitely gonna be able to be a lot of trouble for my poor sluggers there. There we go. Looks like we managed to break this point. Just gonna be finishing upgrades on these fellas here, and looks like the cap is going on nicely here. He's gonna be very power starved at this point, which is a very good start for me. Just gonna be building a node here as well to deny him the power here. And capping the victory point over here. And it's looking pretty good. I'm guessing his Hive Tyrant is... Oh, looks like it's going up here to cap something. Yeah, I'm gonna let him do that instead of decap these points. Having very good map control at the moment. So he's gonna be better stop stuffing there. That's a waste of energy. Let's see what we're up against here. He's gonna be power bashing me though, which is a bit of a shame, but I must have a pretty big lead in that regard at the moment. He does have warrior start though, which means that I'm gonna be wanting some power damage on my sluggers as soon as I can. Better be he's got a pretty big blob going on over here, so I should definitely keeping these boys around. I'm just gonna do with a decap around here and be flanking my Kommando around here. He's got these warriors out, so by attacking from this side, he's gonna be spotted right away. Meanwhile, if I do it like this, I can pretty much get up there and do a pretty decent amount of harassment. Just gonna stun these Homagons, make sure they can't really get into the main fight up here. Now that's done with, I'm gonna be using the Kommando knob to tie up these sluggers here. This Kommando's gonna have to get out of there with all those Homagons around. Just gonna have these the shooters aim for the sluggers. For these Termagons rather. And the sluggers are gonna be trying to kill these warriors. I think I've done a great miscalculation here. Oh shit. That was terrible. That was very, very bad play from my side here. I was hoping to get a model kill off on these warrior brutes and start a synapse reaction, but they just did not want to die. Still doing well power-wise, but this has definitely been a big setback. I'm gonna be needing those melee units to handle the warriors. Yeah, this is that was pretty much the worst play I've ever done. Actually, I'm almost considering not putting this up on the channel. Ah well, everyone makes mistakes, and I do have enough map control that I can probably recover from that, as well as a decent victory point lead. Looks like he's trying to claim the victory point on this side. He's hasn't been able to finish capping this. I probably should be heading for tier 2 though, before I start doing anything silly. He's gonna be there. Just gonna be using these boys here for a bit of a power bash. Meanwhile, this Kommando knob is gonna be trying to stop this. And we have tier 2 coming up. I'm thinking of getting a death grade, as my opponent doesn't really have any way to counter that just yet. These warriors are gonna be this is not a good thing actually. This is a very, very bad thing. Thinking of getting a death grid at the moment though. He doesn't he's not gonna have any way to counter a vehicle at this stage. So, I'm not mistaken. Looks like he's just sending in this home against to power bashing. These orcs should be able to handle these homagons nicely at least. Yeah, I have no problem with that match. He's getting all these things nicely. Be capping that point right back. There we have it. Death Grid is not the best walker by any stretch of the imagination. This is kind of its strength. You can get that out before there's any counters out, and that should be able to allow me to push back my opponent pretty easily. So just gonna have these guys in cover. As he's probably gonna be having most of his army over at this side trying to dislodge the shooters. I'm gonna be sending these Death Grid over here to assist. Yeah, this is pretty much the entire force at this point. I'm just gonna be sending these guys away. He doesn't really have any way to counter that, and since I know his entire army is over there, he's not gonna be able to stop me from doing a power bash here. I don't think I'm gonna be getting a burner though. I'm not gonna be able to do as much power bashing as I would like. Boom! Well, he is gonna be trying to kite me, so maybe it's gonna be a worthwhile investment in just that regard. gotta be doing something to defend these points. I'm gonna be using the Booby Traps in order to countering vehicles and such. This death threat is pretty much gonna be unopposed, and I'm just gonna use the opportunity to burn down some of these power farms here. Got bombs ready, so I'm just gonna plant that in case someone tries to cap something. These guys are gonna be running. Looks like we got a bit of a problem down here. Yeah, those suckers are gonna have to get out of there before they actually get in trouble. Just keep on burning this thing. We got the trap here, we're just gonna sneak away and make sure they don't see. Ah shit, it's getting the warriors out. It's a bit of a shame. Boom goes the dynamite. Just managed to get off a kill at least. I'm just gonna be... Nah, I'm not gonna be getting the knife, that's a bit of a... Instead we'll be getting the shotgun and this ability for extra energy. Oh, these guys are gonna have to hightail it out of there though. These guys are gonna have to get out of there as well. And I should be upgrading these guys with a knob, which will make them far more effective. Gonna take range stance off this death threat as he's whoa, dear me. He's definitely caught in a bad position now. Just gonna be using this thing as a sort of guard for my he's gonna be getting some power bashes going on though. Get out of here, you silly nits. This is not your power node. You are not welcome. Go away. Let's be heading over here and start recapping this victory point. I'm starting to be a bit behind in the... Oh, there's the... looks like we have this Venom Brute here. They are not gonna be able to take this thing down alone though. Just gonna be chasing them down until... Oh dear, he's got two of them. That's probably not a bad thing for me actually. Oh dear. It's actually starting to get a pretty decent force out by this point. When these knobs are coming out, these warriors are gonna be in trouble though. I don't know if these guys are gonna get out of there alive though. Here's the knob, and they do manage to get off a model kill, which is excellent of course. It's getting an awful lot of power bashing at the moment though, which is very bad for me. Definitely wanting this is starting to go really bad actually. It's got way too many warriors around for comfort. This death threat is pretty much gonna be worthless for a while. And yeah, looks like I've pretty much throwing this game away at the moment. And he's got warriors there, so I'm not gonna be able to sneak in. That sucks. I'm gonna try and repair this death threat here. Oh, why does he have so much freaking detection around? These rivers are gonna have to piss right off though. Freaking hate rivers. These Termagants are pretty much the only one who's actually gonna be doing damage. I'm just gonna be forcing those guys out there. And boom! Away you go. Goddamn nits. Oh, how I hate them. Looks like he's gonna get away safely though. It's a bit of a shame. Since I know those guys are there now, I can pretty much... if he's gonna be planning that, I can pretty much just throw down a bomb at them. Looks like they're not gonna be that dumb. Definitely knows what I'm up to in that regard now. Question is if I should be throwing away this death threat just yet. What signs are pointing towards no. Oh, can we get on out? Get out of there, Mr. Kommando. You are not heavy melee.
Definitely gotten off some very heavy power bashing going on after my initial success. It's just getting repair that nice and easy. Get a bit of power bashing going on here. Oh dear, he's got a lot of Termagants at this point. This is just pretty much the ranged blob of doom right there. Definitely gonna be difficult to handle probably. Now I know also where I need to stay away with this death grid as this... Oh shit, he is gonna be murdering the shit out of this power farm. Needs to do something about those guys. Down you go, you gits. And there we have the power of the burner bomb. Would you look at that? Those guys are just getting completely destroyed. That's what I like to see. I friggin' love those burner bomb fellas. Oh dear. Where not those all those nibs come from? Oh well, more explosions for me. It's gonna take a while to recover from that amount of damage at least, so I can pretty much get my Kommando over here and... these guys are in trouble though. Probably start a power bash here. He's not gonna be able to get out of there without being spotted, sadly. He's gonna be burning down this farm as well. Stuffing these guys so they can't really be stopped right away. Looks like we had a bit of trouble going on there. Yeah. Definitely trouble. What I'm going to be doing here is using these Kommandoz again in order to stop these guys from shooting. I'm just going to be throwing down a bomb here, trying to... Oh dear, he's not doing melee. That's definitely a mistake on my part. He's going to go down though, but he's going to be doing some damage at least. Boom! There's the synapse. Problems. That's definitely helped a fair bit. Now I'm gonna be flanking these guys. They are gonna run on out of there before they get hurt any further. Better be capping that point over there. It's spreading out a bit. Maybe I should have these shooters here to cover the approach. While these poor Kommandoz have taken a lot of damage. Oh, get those guys out. I can cap this down. And start getting back up to full strength. I can finally get back up to this power node in here. Just gonna blow this walk and try and get some model kills before someone gets hurt. These sluggers have definitely taken an awful lot of damage though. I'm gonna have to get them out of there at this point. Just trying to delay these guys a bit, see how that works out. I think these guys can actually burn a bomb. Oh, they can actually. I'm gonna be doing that before laying down some more range fire here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be winning this one though. They're gonna have to get out of there as well. I think I'll be getting a weird boy here. He's gonna be doing more damage against the warrior brutes, which are definitely the big trouble at the moment. As well as pretty much whatever else. I'm gonna add this squad over here, and this Kommando squad is just gonna be recovering at the moment. Get a few more hit points back. Definitely be wanting these in a tandem along with the weird boy. Be a very powerful combination. Right, these guys should be here to do a bit of damage now. think he has any upgrades yet, so these sluggers should be able to take him easily. Maybe the sluggers might even be getting a kill at this stage. Come on, just a little more. That's it. Just gonna be doing a bit of crowd control here. I'm gonna have to take out that whip boy though. He is gonna get hurt. This guy's gonna run out as well. Meanwhile, these guys should be capping points. I am definitely not at the top of my game at the moment. Question is if I should be getting something else on. Nah, I'm gonna be going tier 3. I have a... Whoa, 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 that's bad, that's bad. Crap, I took both my squads away. Oh dear, yeah, that wasn't a arena. Good play there. Man, finish decam at this point. It better be getting this one out of here. Maybe I should plant a bomb here as well, just for the lulz. These guys need to get into the middle. Trying to get some capping done. Good, we have a trap here. He probably saw that since I didn't decap the point, but here's to hoping if he didn't, I should have a bit of leverage. Gonna be getting the Foot of Gorg ability, since that could win me the game right there if I get a good enough ability off. Gonna keep the whip by hand reserved to knock back anyone who's attacking these capping guys. Oh, there's a range block of Doom again. This is very, very... I'm definitely gonna be able to do a ton of damage with these Kommandoz in combination. Oh, we have a bomb. Opportunity there. Question is if I can catch him before they get out of there. There's the range blob. I'm just gonna be taking care of this right now. Here comes the explosions, and boom goes the dynamites. All the dynamites. Oh, I freaking love that global. That's definitely gonna be hurting him. I've got a few bombs down here to retreat path. Let's just poke these guys and let's see how they're gonna be handling that. These guys are gonna have to get out. These guys should be forcing themselves. I don't think he's noticed these guys are still alive though. Yeah, he's running now, and these bombs should be doing a trick. Come on! Oh yeah! That's what we like to see. These commanders have recovered pretty well, so I'm gonna be sending them up to this point. And at this point, he's still got those venom brutes out, so I should probably be getting some melee to punish him for that. Looks like the knobs are gonna be just what the doctor ordered, I think. Still has at least one venom brute out. And all those armor guns. Question is if he's gonna be capping this point without seeing this. Oh, he is. Fantastic. Just gonna have these guys cap. I'll bringing out everything else. I got Foot of Gorg ready, which is gonna be a very interesting. Gonna make the next attack very interesting. That looks like he is running on out of there. He's gonna plant this bomb here. Send down the commando knobs a bit. Oh, that was bad. That was very bad. It's definitely not a Foot of Gorg material right there. I'm gonna be zapping these guys though. Those guys are gonna have to run out though. And they do manage to pass it on, I think. No, they don't. That's actually terrible. That's not what I like to see at all. Okay, these warrior brutes are probably the tastiest target at the moment. I just leave wanting to blow some of these guys up. Oh, they should not be shooting at what the knobs are coming for. Let's just be cutting down a few more of these nits. That would be lovely. You're not supposed to be doing that. Start actually going to something that makes sense. You're not making sense. Looks like it does have this guy coming along, but he's still not upgraded, so he's gonna have a lot of trouble handling these knobs. I don't even think he's gonna be surviving that, despite my Weird Boy's attempt to save him. Weird Boy, you are playing for the wrong team. Stop being silly. This guy should be capping here. It looks like shit, my Kommandoz is down there. That's a shame. I do think though, if I do this and have my Weird Boy out, I'm gonna be able to lay down a decent foot of Gork. It'll be very interesting to see it actually kill something, and it's boom! Well, it didn't really do all that much, but you gotta admit that looked pretty impressive, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be laying down a bit of sap there, and he calls the GG. Well played, good sir. Well played. Well, actually, he didn't concede. He ended up dropping, but it's pretty much functionally the same at this point. Definitely made a lot of mistakes in regards to early map control, and that's the reason I hate this map. I'm pretty much used to trying and be doing this early power harass, but I end up not being able to defend my own points. I do keep most of the points around though, the power at the beginning, which does starve out my opponent, and at this point I was probably lucky that he ended up over-investing in order to counter my death threat. But yeah, that'll be it for this time. Thanks for watching, hope you had fun, and I'll be seeing you boys and girls around another time.